Good morning. I'm Lisa Hollis and I'm making an updated video on just my new goals for weight loss, kind of going over what I have done right in the past few months and things that I need to really focus on and improve on in the next 4. So I made a video last video I made was 9 months ago. I think I bring up wanting to lose weight in all my videos. Not all of them, but like most of them. It's always, I think that weight loss and body transformation and healthy lifestyles should be and can be a big goal for someone. I saw a post recently where somebody was like, oh, weight loss shouldn't be your biggest goal, blah, blah, blah. One, don't listen to people like that because, like, what's your goal then? Not what's your goal, then I shouldn't say that. That's not nice. What deems that as not worthy enough to be a big goal for somebody? Or like a life goal? Because once you get to that goal, or once you get to like what you wanted to achieve, you have to maintain that for the rest of your life. And that takes a lot of work and discipline and self-love and accountability. So I think that goal, if that's all that you want to work on right now in life, you do that. And I'm proud of you. I am a chug-a-lug. I do not sip on things. But yeah, so I weighed myself this morning. I'm back to 213. The lowest I was in the past year was probably 200 pounds. That was like a lot of working out and like a lot of like, but I was doing a lot of exercise. I wasn't good at sleeping, getting enough sleep. I was still eating relatively poorly. I'm pretty sure I still consumed alcohol. So I, even at 200 pounds then, which I think was closer to the beginning of the year, I still wasn't accomplished. Physically, I looked better and I felt a bit better, but I couldn't maintain that with the way that I was living. I'm learning to wear different makeup. I'm learning to apply makeup. That's a side thing though. So yeah, just this past weekend, I was at my brother's wedding. Very beautiful experience. It was very small and it was intimate, and I didn't bring my 3.5-year-old, which was amazing because I've never been away from her. I need more like trips where it's just mom and dad, because if you have kids, you know, they take, which is what they should do because they're your babies and you love them and you want to give them the world because they deserve it. Kids are amazing, but they're also quite draining. And if you don't take care of yourself, then it's going to be impossible to take care of your babies. So I have my 3.5-year-old. I have 2 stepkids, 13 and 12. My stepson just had his birthday recently, and he's a 12-year-old now. Having kids and having weight loss goals and having a well-rounded home, and again, having weight loss goals and wanting to focus on yourself can be challenging, especially if you have kids. I've been working on my relationship with my spouse, so even that's a lot to like have on your plate. Kids, spouse, work life, your partner's work life, your kids' schedules. Season change is another big thing that I think affects weight loss and like your abilities to maintain structure for day to day, a lot is already on my plate. And I've taken school off of out of my routine for a bit. I was doing like upgrading for like my high school, that I already graduated high school, but I was taking refresher courses. I got diagnosed with depression, so I've been taking medication for the past 6 months now for that. And I'd say overall that it is helping. Like any medication, there are a lot of side effects. It's affected my sexual health a little bit. It's affected your bowel movements. They don't stress that enough. This might be TMI for some of you, but my poo was bad for like months. I also vape, so that probably doesn't help, and I am addicted to caffeine, so that probably didn't help my body regulate itself when starting to take those medications. But it has helped my mood, and I feel like I feel like it's not talked about enough for just the fact that depression looks different in everyone. And if you live with depression, you don't always know that you're depressed, like when you're in it, you know? You're kind of going through it and you're like, oh man, well, for me, I should say, not for everyone, but for me, I was very just fatigued all the time. I was very irritable. I was angry. I was crabby. And depression doesn't look like that for everyone. I also felt very defeated, and I also felt very like worthless, I think, compared to like how I wanted myself to be. Mind you, a lot happens in a year, and I'm a new mom in the sense that my biological baby, she's 3.5 now, but when I was really feeling depressed, she was like just turning 2, and life, we were just going through a lot. My spouse and I were going through a lot, and like life hit me. I'm at 7 minutes. I want to keep this brief. My whole goal for this video is to talk about my weight loss journey and like what I want to do. So essentially, let me like reel back into there. I want to lose, I'm at 213 pounds, like I said. I want to weigh 170 pounds. So I think that's like 38 pounds in 4 months. Let's do, hush up. Sorry. Sage. Sage. She just gets silly. That's my dog. I have 2 dogs. Let me. Come on. Brody and Sage. And there's a cat somewhere. Okay, yeah. So I want to lose like 38 pounds in 4 months. It's doable. I'm going to be improving my sleep schedule. I'm going to be sleeping at least 7 hours. I've already been working on that the past couple of days. I'm very excited for that. More sleep, happier me, more metabolized me, more rested and restored and repaired me. So more sleep, learning more about cooking and how to make tasty, healthy food, higher protein. I'm gonna quit vaping after this little tiny vape that I have left, which I actually don't know where it is. Vaping is fucking me up. So if you vape, consider quitting, especially when you're in like a journey to better health and weight loss. I feel like it takes its toll as well. Less stress. So sleep, learning about cooking, quitting vaping in a few days, and then also learning how to let go of stress, because holding on to stress, you also hold on to weight, I've learned. And being stressed is just, obviously, like, you're not in your head, you're like, I'm gonna choose stress. I'm gonna choose to be stressed out over stuff. Like, stress is like a natural reaction for us to have. But I'm learning how to like go from not stressed to extremely stressed about something, especially when it's out of your control, is something that I am going to work on. So sleep is number one, quitting vaping, food, stress management, stress something. It's a better word. But yeah, I am past 10 minutes. I hope that I make more videos, and I hope that people watch, and I hope that people are inspired. Like I said, it's October 7th, 2024. I am currently 28 years old, Lethaholis, one of one. And in February, so maybe I'll make a video halfway in 2 months, and then at the end in February, I'll be 29. And hopefully I'll be 40 pounds later. I believe in myself, and I hope whoever's watching this believes in themselves to accomplish any goal that you set, because we're capable. It doesn't always work out right away, but I know in my past experiences in life, whatever I've wanted ever, I've gotten it. Somehow. Maybe not right away, and not like immediately, and not like, and it wasn't easy, but I've always, whatever I've put my mind to, I've found a way to get it. And I'm sure that I am going to with this. And you can too.